Guys, so it is Saturday night, the 13th of August at 10. It literally just hit 10 p.m. I've never made it early enough to see it hit 10 p.m., which is when I planned on starting this. Well, that was a lie. I didn't plan on starting at 10 p.m. I planned on starting at 8 p.m., and then I got in super bad traffic, and then I ended up just pushing it to 10. Man. Give me a second here. I need to recuperate myself real quick and get on track with a stream. I'm really tired. Okay, so what's up, guys? I'm seeing a lot of you guys coming in now. Whoa, we got, yeah, buddy. We got Naomi, our resolution blue, and I'm just gonna call you Sunshine. Say Hooney Sunshine? Or are you gonna say Sunshine for short? Are you okay, Josh? Yeah, I'm 100% okay. And by 100%, I mean I'm at least 30%, but I'm not 100%. I'm really tired. I had a terrible week, and by terrible I mean it was fine. It was just terrible sleep-wise, so I'm really behind on sleep. But it's gonna be fine. It's all right. We're gonna power through this together. So that's how we're gonna get through. Oh, and now my monitor just shut off. It's gonna be one of those streams. So hold up. Let me see if I can get it to work. The cable has been acting up, and then the cable broke, and then I bought another cable, and then is it gonna work? Oh, and then that cable broke, and then I bought a third cable. And now I think this cable just broke, so maybe we can't do a live stream tonight. Hold up. This doesn't happen during a live stream. This is no bueno. Oh, maybe this will work. Please. Sorry, guys. You got to bear with me. I think my computer just... Oh, it works! Yes! Thank you. Okay, we got this. This is a struggle. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so yeah, you guys definitely notice the posters around here. Check this out. So... as many of you saw, I did a PO unboxing video, and a lot of you guys sent posters and stuff that I can hang on the walls. I haven't put everything up yet. It's still, some of it's over there on the table. I'm gonna put some up probably tomorrow, put the rest up. But thanks so much for sending me these posters. It's super, super appreciative of that. That was my whole plan. I'd love to be able to get more stuff to like cover the entire wall. And if that gets covered, we're gonna move to that wall, and then that wall. And then soon every inch of my apartment will be covered in that stuff. But yeah, are you watching the Olympics? Good question. I did. I watched swimming. I watched the volleyball. I watched shooting, and I think that's it so far. Yeah, I've been really, really busy with work and YouTube and everything, so I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will. Yes, your P.O. box was amazing. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed the unboxing. That was the highlight of my whole entire week. That was amazing. Usually these are the highlights of my week, but it was stolen. The thunder of the live stream was stolen by the P.O. box. I enjoyed that so much. It was bizarre because I didn't know what to expect from, opening a P.O. box. I thought, okay, well maybe nothing will happen because I watch sometimes Mr. J K-pop, the other reactors, and he's one of the people that I like to watch more than the rest because I like his technical analytical view at deconstructing music as he watches it. So that's pretty cool. And I saw he opened a PO box and he didn't really get anything. Like he made a reference to it later saying, hey, I don't know if anyone missed the announcement. So I tried to like announce it well, and like get it out there so everyone could see it. But anyway, it ended up going really, really well. I got a ton of stuff and I'm continually getting more stuff. So I'm going to make another PO unboxing. So I don't want anyone thinking like, oh, he already did the unboxing video, so if I send something, it's not really going to be worthwhile. No, definitely. Every time I get like a set amount of stuff, I'm going to do an unboxing video. So I'll do it if I get one item, and that's all I got for that month. I'm going to do an unboxing video. I think once a month would probably be a good plan. What do you guys think? Do you think once a month would be good for unboxing? Because it does take a lot of time to edit and stuff like that, because I want to make it concise. I spend a lot of time opening this stuff, like at 45 minutes, I think, or to an hour is how long it took me to film that whole unboxing video, because you go through a lot of stuff, and then I have to condense that because I don't want to force you guys to watch like an hour of, an hour of a video. I want to condense it into like 10 minutes. But yeah, what's your favorite sport? I'm guessing for Olympics. I really enjoyed the swimming. I thought that was pretty cool. But I'll have to say that I'm partial to the volleyball because Penn State's women's volleyball, they're like extremely good, like nationally. They're very high ranked, and they're one of the best in the whole world, Penn State's women's volleyball. So I would go to their games sometimes. I would go with some family members, and so I enjoy watching that. That's like, I'm not a huge sports guy in the first place, so I think that it's tough for me to get involved in stuff unless I have like an event to watch it with. But that's just me, though. How was your day, Josh? Well, my day was good, Alice. Thank you for asking. It was busy. You know, I stayed up late last night doing YouTube, and then got up early this morning to drive to Pennsylvania. I'm currently in New Jersey, as many of you know. Drive to Pennsylvania to go to a binder picnic. So that's what I did today. I went to a family picnic, a ton of binders. Like, just imagine me, but like 30 different versions of me. That's what it was. Michael Phelps is a beast. I'm not gonna lie. Someone mentioned that. That's true. I apologize because I'm just going to preface this whole live stream with, I'm sorry. I'm exhausted right now. So I might miss more comments and not be as concise as I usually am. And I'm really trying to pull this together for the live stream and be productive and whatnot. So I'm sorry if I miss your comments. There's a lot of comments and I want to get to as many as possible. So I apologize if I miss yours. It's not because I'm ignoring it. It's because I'm just one guy. So that. Take a nap. I will. In fact, I actually live 3 minutes from work. Isn't that awesome? Like, I can drive to work, and then when it's time for lunch, I can just drive back to my apartment, eat lunch, take a half an hour nap, start a load of laundry, and get back to work within 50 minutes and still have 10 minutes to spare. So that's pretty cool. So many binders on Snapchat. Yeah, if you guys were following me on Snapchat, there were a ton of binders in that Snapchat, especially Jack. I had to do it. Jack is the most adorable binder. He's turning 12. Can you believe it? I can't believe that. It's insane because we got him as a puppy. So I kind of still look at him as a puppy because he's got like a puppy face. But he's 12 years old, so he's getting up there. Yeah. 3 minutes, so jelly. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like being 3 minutes from work. And I'm like 4 minutes from my church here, which is really cool. So I'm close to everything. Your Snapchat is life. Thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment on my Snapchat. I do really enjoy Snapchat. I'm kind of like a Snapchat obsessed YouTuber. I really enjoy Snapchat so much. Julia's here. What up, sister? We got my little sis in the Snapchat. Oh, I almost said Snapchat. In the live stream, because live stream is different than Snapchat, Josh. We need some sleep. I was just hanging out with Julia today. But yeah. So, in terms of... Oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Do you have Tableau on Snapchat? I do. I do have Tableau on Snapchat, but I haven't seen it yet because I follow anyone who follows me. So, typically I'll see anywhere between 1 and 3,000 stories being displayed at once, so it can kind of get lost in that. Sometimes I'll Snapchat, or I'll just watch everyone's story. It takes about 4 hours now to watch everyone's story. So that's pretty rare when I have the time to actually do that, but I do really enjoy doing it. Infinity Bell says, be safe though, don't snap and drive. But a lot of people have been telling me that. I have bad habits of just doing that, and I get super bored. You'll notice that when I snap and drive, it's typically when I'm in traffic or I'm in a really long trip. That's when that will happen. I just get bored. Or if I'm falling asleep, I'll definitely start snapping if I start falling asleep because that keeps me awake. I fall asleep at the wheel quite a bit because I get behind on sleep and I have a lot of driving to do different places most weekends. Holy fudge, it's more spam chat at that point. Yeah, I do spam chat a lot, so I just need to let you guys know that I sometimes will have a story that goes on 5 minutes. I don't make the rules. I guess in that case I kind of do. We won't talk about it. Let's see here. What was I going to say even? I had a point. I promise I had a point to everything I was saying. So, Snapchatting. Oh, I'm going to Snapchat while driving anyway. That was my point. I don't care. I'm just going to do it anyway. I was trying to find a nice way to say I'm going to do it anyway, but I couldn't. So let me just come out and say that. I appreciate the comment about my shirt. This is my impromptu, don't know what to wear, but I'm going to a picnic setting, so I just throw on a shirt. That's what happened. I appreciate that, though. So I thought that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that Vix was supposed to come out with a comeback, yesterday. Wasn't Vix supposed to come out with a comeback yesterday? I'm probably wrong on that. Someone was snapping me that and saying, yo, Vix is coming out with a comeback. So I was, super excited for that, but it didn't happen. You look good in pink. Thank you. Appreciate that. I like that. Don't Snapchat and drive, OMG. I'm sorry. I'm just going to do it anyway. Let's see here. If I did live streams, I'd never wear pants. Well, I don't make the rules. It's certainly your prerogative if you don't want to wear pants. I never wear pants. You guys just don't know that. So we'll be no pants wearing twinners for that. Let's see here. They just released the audio. Okay, so that's what happened for VIX's comeback. So it's just the audio at this point. I wanted them to come up with an MV because, like, I don't know if you guys would even be interested in me doing an audio only, audio only listen reaction. Akbar actually has started doing that. We were talking the other day and he got that idea. He's like, what do you think about me do? And he was asking me this. Akbar's asking me this question. He said, what do you think about me doing an audio only reaction to some songs that don't have music videos? And I was like, dude, definitely try it out. Let's see like how it goes. So he's doing that now. I hope it takes off. If it does, I'm totally gonna steal his idea, which he's cool with. You know, we share ideas all the time and we like trying new things all the time because like that's just super, like we just get ADD with ideas. We're like, we want to try this, we want to try that, we want to try that, which is fun. It keeps it interesting. You know, we like shaking things up. Anna Ventura says, fight me, Grandma. I'm not sure how to respond to that, Anna. So I'm just going to move on to the next comment. Is that okay with you? I'm interested in audio-only reaction, says Min T Sweet. Okay, so here we go. We got some audio-only reaction encouragement. So Ashley says the same thing. Weren't there a few more SMTM reactions? Yeah, I should do that, because when I did those, what did I do, 5? I think I did 4 or 5 SMTM 5 reactions. Oh, Raven Hikar's here, what's up? Thanks again for the stuff. Oh, by the way, in terms of SMTM 5, I really wanted to do more. Like, I get conflicted because there are times where I want to do like 20 videos in a row of a series, like Hit the Stage. When I discovered Hit the Stage, I wanted to do like 20 videos in a row, maybe like do the whole season or whatever, however that works. But I don't want to like start spamming people who aren't really crazy about Hit the Stage. You know, they're maybe wanting to do other things. So I want to be fair to everyone and try to, you know, make as many people pleased as possible, you know, and piss off the fewest amount of people as possible. So that's my goal, is to just, you know, do that. And also, you know, do stuff that's interesting to me. I'll still say no. Like if there's a reaction request and I'll look it up and watch two seconds of it and I'm like, oh, this is like not at all something that I would even enjoy. So I'll make a judgment call and be like, well, you know, if they requested that, that's fine, but they probably don't even want to see a reaction if I'm just going to say I didn't care for it. So, I mean, maybe they would anyway, but, and I'll do some of those, to be honest. I will still do some things. Like, you guys, a lot of you know I'm not crazy about ballads, you know, sad, emotional, slow songs. I'm not really about that. Sometimes I'm in that mood very, 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 very rarely. So, but I've still done plenty of reactions to ballad songs because I get a lot of requests for them. But I still will say that I'm not trying to, you know, be critical, but that's just not my cup of tea. Oh, what's up, Mel? How's it going? Wait, Sam, are you here? I think I saw Sam in the comments real quick. He went away. He was supposed to be in bed. You're all the way in the UK, man. It's like 2:30, 3 a.m. and you're like trying to stay up like a G. You know, you're a warrior. I get it, but even warriors need sleep, okay? So like eat a steak, take a bracing shot of absinthe, and then go to bed. That's my advice to you. McDonald's, please don't. Okay, so we got little conversations going on in the comments that really have nothing to do with me, I think. So I'll try to ignore that and give you guys privacy, which is rap for privacy. We do it to save time. Why aren't you wearing my t-shirt? Well, because I got in literally 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever length of the live stream has happened so far. I think it's 14 minutes into this live stream. 15 minutes ago, I got home from New Jersey. So I immediately got home, went to the bathroom. I was rushing so much, I accidentally dropped my wallet in the toilet. So it's gonna be one of those nights. And then I came over here and just like quickly like turned the lights on and then got the microphone and like got the camera ready and boom, we're going. So I didn't even have time to whip a shirt on other than what I was wearing all day. So, you've seen Suicide Squad? The movie Suicide Squad. So I know this doesn't have to do with K-pop, but I need to go on a little rant about this. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about this because when I saw the trailers for Suicide Squad, I was like, wow, that looks just straight up lit. I'm not gonna lie. Like Jared Leto, is the new Joker after Heath Ledger. I really, really liked Jared Leto's Joker. Like it just he looked like he really pulled that off well. So I was excited for that. But then I started hearing people talking about it, and I heard that it wasn't good. But I'm still gonna go watch it because it could still be great. We'll see what happens. Sorry. I'm probably gonna have some moments in this stream where I just phase out, which is my brain trying to shut off. So I'm just gonna try to fight that and keep it on. I'm just reading the comments. Some of them really don't have anything to do with me. You know, they're just conversations with other people. So I'll move past them. Maria says, "Josh, I love your Snapchat." Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys, it really would get annoying if I read every single thing. Like, trust me, it would be. I should spend like 5 minutes straight just reading every single comment, but I don't want to like piss anyone off. It could get annoying. It's interesting because for the first time, and I've never watched another person's live stream before, but for the first time last week, just like 3 days ago, I was watching Samuel Buss's live stream. Sam, I was watching his live stream. I just saw it pop up. It happened to pop up when I was on YouTube when I got home from work, and I was like, oh, I'm totally crashing his live stream. And I realized everyone has completely different styles, which makes sense, but I saw it with my own two eyes that everyone has their own different style of streaming. You know, for me, I'll read comments and I'll try to like respond, and I'll monologue about different things, and we'll go all over the place with like philosophy and mechanics and, you know, art or whatever we talk about. It's just pretty crazy the number of things we can talk about. With him, it was more of just, most of the time he didn't talk. It was more of a chat room with you guys, and he was just facilitating you guys talking, which was really interesting. And I just thought that was really cool, and I was thinking like, well, what if I did that once? It's just a completely different way of doing it. I watched JREs yesterday, but there's so many of them. It's not even interactive at all because the comments go by so fast you can't read them. That makes sense, and that's why I have been shying away from. I've been trying to avoid promoting these live streams too much because I don't want it to get over, you know, 100's fine, 150, like 150 can get crazy, but any more than 150, the comments go by so fast, I can't even read your guys' comments. They're moving so quickly. You know, if it's any more than just a few words, I just can't read them. And it's tough for me to even like respond to you guys. So I like keeping it small and niche and just, you know, like a nice close circle of people. He had 1,300 yesterday. Wow, I can't imagine. I mean, it makes sense, right? He's got 500,000 subscribers. Yo, did you eat? I ate kinda like 4 hours ago. I eventually have to eat again, but I'll probably skip that. It's cool. Sam's here. I'm just there to sing and provide music. Exactly. He's there to facilitate, just to sing, provide music, basically create like a really chill chat room. You know what I'm saying? Like a chill environment where people can just, you know, talk about K-pop, talk about whatever they want, and even ask him questions. Like I went in there and I just started spamming him with questions. I felt bad because it's probably not what he's used to doing, but he was fine. He was a good sport about it. You know, it was fine. But yeah, it was good. Sam, you have a lovely voice. Sam does have a very lovely voice. He does. In fact, we're planning Sam, Chance MPOD, and a couple other people who are still, you know, sort of in a gray area whether or not they're going to actually do it, but I hope they do. We're hoping to all meet up and hang out during Kcon New York 2017. So that's the loose structure plan right now. It might not happen, it might fall through, we might all decide to do something different, who knows? But as of right now, we're planning on all hanging out here, Kcon New York 2017, chilling for a few days, maybe even a week. So that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna start saving now. Let's see here. I'm missing so many comments, I'm sorry guys, like I said earlier. Tropical Elf is here. What up? Let's see here. The cup's mistake will break the internet. If you're live streaming during that, it'd be crazy. Yo, I'm so there. Oh, Melanie. Is this the first you're hearing about that, Melanie? I think it might be. Alyssa says, hey Josh, you rock. Well, thanks. You rock too, Alyssa. So we got EXO's teaser for Lotto, ? Oh, that sounds like it'd be so much fun. Oh, wow, Samuel is on here. Josh, are you excited for Jim's debut? GYM's debut? Jim's debut? Can someone explain that to me? Where's Akbar? Well, Akbar is home right now. I actually just got off the phone with him. I touched base with him on the ride back here to New Jersey. About an hour ago, I talked to him. He's doing fine. He's just hanging with some friends right now. How many of you guys watch his channel? Have you guys like caught up with his channel yet? I don't have the time to watch his channel, but sometimes I'll watch some stuff when he puts it on there. Like I'll start binge watching later. But he's started to get back up there, right? Stan GYM. GYM are amazing. Gosh, I hope to maybe try to go to the Kcon in 2017. See you there. What time is it on your side? Literally no one has explained what GYM is. Is that what it is? Like it's just GYM? I'm gonna look this up. GYM K-pop. Well, I didn't get anything. So clearly I'm just a terrible person at knowing K-pop knowledge. I'm stubbed to Akbar. OG subscriber. Akbar is bae. GYM is a girl group. Well, I haven't heard them before. That's pretty cool. Check out GYM Official on Twitter. I have no idea what GYM is. Okay, so I don't feel as bad. If K-Mom doesn't know what GYM is, then I don't feel as bad. Let's see here. What do you think of China banning K-pop artists? Do they do that? Like, China is, what are they? Very communist there. I mean, they don't even allow YouTube. They've got closed off internet portals. I guess if they're banning a K-pop idol, it's for a reason. It probably violated one of their rules. Whether or not you agree or disagree with that rule is probably irrelevant, but they're banning that. When did that happen? I'm curious. Is this something I could look up? Like something I could readily just look up a news article and see something and think back? I'm having to hold my laugh. What did I say, Sam? You gotta explain this to me. I'm kind of sad today, so I was waiting for your live stream since they always make me smile. Wow, thanks, Tropical Alpha. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I'm glad I could make people's days a little bit less crap. Currently in China right now, says Amanda. How are you in China? Don't they like not allow YouTube unless you use like maybe a proxy portal or PeerBlock or both? We'll see. Or you could use Tor. Tor does that. It has to do with North Korea. Okay. Were you blasting Blackpink today? LOL. Yeah, I was. I was blasting. I have Whistle stuck in my head right now. I've had that stuck in my head for multiple days in a row, and I'm completely okay with it. I have no issue with it whatsoever. Like, typically, if I have a song stuck in my head, it can bother me, and I'm, like, trying to flush it out, so I listen to something else. But with this, I'm cool with it. I'm all right with that. Blasting it in my car. And Hayes and Dean, Shut Up and Groove, blast that like crazy. Those are like my two songs right now I'm just blasting. Did you hear that YG's stock went down even though Blackpink debuted? Well, yeah, doesn't that make sense though? Because of 21 disbanding, that's one of their biggest, assets. A lot of companies, they're gonna look at groups as an asset. And when an asset, it depreciates or breaks away, you're gonna lose value as a company. They can recover. YG is a powerhouse, but Blackpink is going to take time to develop. That was their idea. The CEO himself, Papa YG, was like, yo, we're trying to make another 21. Not necessarily to replace, but kind of to replace. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make that to follow that legacy, of that idea and that whole concept of 21. Sonny says, Josh, what happened? And that's it. No context or anything. That's an odd question to ask someone. I should run up. Akbar, what happened? And he's like, what are you saying? There's just there's no context there. Salvin family says, hey Josh, what up? What up, Salvi? What's up, Al? How you going, man? So I was just talking to you, man. I was talking to you on Twitter. We were talking about Jack. I'm definitely going to get a puppy, by the way. It's going to be a corgi. I don't want to get one yet because I don't think that I could take care of it to the extent that puppies need, because puppies need constant attention, for going to the bathroom and training and all that kind of stuff. So I work 9 to 5. So what happens to the puppy during that time? I'm not going to leave him at home and just hope that everything's okay. So I imagine I would get a puppy whenever I'd be able to be available. Salvi says, just got off work, haha. Dude, work and YouTube, the struggle is real. I get you, man. And you're up like insane hours in the studio just doing awesome work. I've seen your Snapchat. I'll stalk you. Mad props there, man. It is not easy doing work to the extent that we do that. And also that. Oh, there's They're saying hi. It's awesome. Salvi saying hi to Melanie. Melanie saying hi to Salvi. So as you know, Salvi does a lot of K-pop covers. Well, Melanie also does K-pop covers. She had a lot of writing of K-pop covers. So they're kind of like a match waiting to happen for an awesome collab in the future. So that's pretty cool. What would you name your puppy? That's a good question. It would completely depend on the puppy. I'm not gonna like assign a name before I even see the puppy, right? You know, I'm just gonna go to the breeder, wherever you go to get the puppy, wherever I decide to go, and I'd probably make a decision based on the way that the puppies act. And then once the puppies, you know, are doing their thing, start dating. Mel and Salvi start dating. All right, sorry, I got distracted here. Once I see the way they are, I would definitely pick it then. Collab coming soon. I'm excited for that, Salvi and Mel. So excited for that. I'm gonna see your guys' collab. I'm gonna tweet the crap out of that and promote it beyond reason. Like, I'm gonna be mentioning it in all my videos to the point where you're like, all right, Josh, you need to reel it back. And I'm like, I'm not okay with reeling it back. Everyone needs to know about this collab. Yeah. Josh, thank you for adding me back on Snapchat. You're welcome. I like watching people's stories every once in a while. I like being like that creeper who will go through 4 hours straight watching 1,300 Snapchat stories, because like sometimes I want to see other people's lives. I don't have enough drama in my own life, so I want like other people's drama. It's just, that's not true. But still, it's still fun to say. So what happened with Vix's comeback? Like, I thought that was going to be yesterday, and you said it was just the audio. Are they coming out with a music video? Is that like a thing? And if so, when will that be? That's my question to you guys. I was hoping you would know, because I have no idea. But you guys collectively will know more than I ever will. Thanks for the ad back on Snapchat. You're welcome. So I like adding everyone, like I said before, be able to watch their stories, but also to like let them know, hey, you know, it's cool to like message me if you want to, because I know a lot of people who might want to message me, ask me a question, a request, or whatever, or just say hi. They might feel like, oh, you know, I don't want to message him, I don't want to bother him or whatever. Don't think that way at all. Like, definitely message me. It's never a bother. I get to stuff when I can. You know, I get to stuff when I have time. So they're just going to pile up in my inbox and I'll get to them eventually. So I'm not bothered by it. So don't worry about that. Definitely do. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. What do you eat to be so sexy? Well, thank you, Danny. I appreciate that compliment. I eat horribly, so don't eat like me. Vix comes out on the 15th. Oh, cool. Very cool. So that's like, let's see, if it's Saturday, then that'll be Monday. So maybe right after work, I'll do a reaction to that. I really hope it comes out by that time. I'm looking forward to that, because what was the last thing I saw by Vix? Dynamite, right? That was good. Then before that was Chained Up, which was very good. I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, I enjoy Vix. They're unique. They've got a unique concept, and they're very good at choreo. They have some of the most complex choreo. So I've really appreciated that. I like that a lot. Haha, I message you on Snapchat quite often. Well, yeah, I'll save people's messages. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm sure you guys have, like, for the people who message me on Snapchat. I save every message sent and received, because I'll have, you know, anywhere between 1 and 300 conversations going on at once, so it's hard for me to remember everything. But if I'm able to see a few messages before, I can get immediate context and remember the conversation. Oh yeah, this is what we were talking about, this is the person I'm talking to, this is what I need to say. But before that, I'll just see like a response like, yeah, me too, what do you think about that though? And I'm like, I don't remember what it is we're talking about. That's why I'll look up in the conversation, I'll remember immediately, okay, we're talking about this. And so it's important for me to save those messages, is what I'm trying to say. Which glasses did you choose? I haven't chosen glasses yet. I know that I'm supposed to do that because these glasses are killing me. They keep breaking and stuff like that. But I haven't had the time. I need to make it more of a time commitment to actually get that done. Have you seen Finding Dory? It's so cute. No, I have not seen Finding Dory, but I will see that movie because Finding Nemo is the crap. I love Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo is lit. So we're definitely going to watch that for sure. What would you guys do, and this is completely out there, what would you do if I did a full-length movie reaction to Finding Dory? Like, first of all, YouTube would kill me, but let's not worry about that. What would you guys do if I did a full-length movie reaction? Like, I've thought about doing that. I thought that would be so much fun. Like, be the first person, I guess, to do that. I looked it up the other day. I haven't seen anyone do that before. I don't think it'd even be allowed. You could probably do really old movies, but anything new, the company that made the movie would probably get on you hardcore and not be okay with that. Gosh, that would be adorable. I thought that'd be fun, you know, like once a week, once a month, like movie time with Josh, and we just like make a Twitter poll asking what genre, and then within that, you know, let's say, you know, comedy was chosen, I'll put like 5 options or whatever for people to pick, and someone can pick a movie, and then we'll just watch it. It could be like a live stream. That would be fun. Live stream. We could live stream a movie together where we had like set up a movie and we're just watching it together. That'd be fun. Anyway. Sam, you so thirsty. Sam has a way with words. I'll just put it there. He has a way with words. Sam's a very unique guy. Movie nights with Josh. Let's see here. Oh, the comments, they are going fast. Skylar 9, what up, Skylar? Skylar 9. I talk to Skylar a lot on Snapchat. I like talking to people and like developing a relationship because I feel like a lot of those will come on what do you call it? I'll see them again on the live stream, and then I don't know. Like I came here to New Jersey knowing absolutely no one. No, I don't know anyone here, and I still don't really. I know a couple people here. You know, I'd be able to go and maybe hang out after work with one person, but it's, you know, it's not like back at college when I had all my college friends and I lived with, you know, Akbar and John and Rob and we hung out every single day. It's different. You go from that where it's constant bros hanging out with and you're closer to family, and then you move somewhere new with a new job at a new place and you don't know anyone. You know, it's just, I felt like I kind of started like, I don't know, getting, I don't want to say like detachment anxiety or whatever it's called, but I don't know, it got pretty lonely. So it was nice to be able to still hang out and talk to, you know, all y'all who would message me and stuff like that. Carried me through. It's still carrying me through. So thank you so much for that. I don't want to like completely derail this conversation with a mushy thank you, but I have to do it because you guys are awesome and that means a lot to me. Sometimes I feel like I get more attached to like the conversation and like the relationship than other people might. Like they might just be like, hey, you know, what's up? And we'll like talk after a while. And I feel like I get to know them. Like I feel like, is it weird for me to just message you and say like, hey, how did this thing go? Or you might get creeped out and think like, is he only talking to me? Like this could be weird. And then they just like never talk again. So, you know, it's a constant balancing act of trying not to seem creepy because I realize, you know, that people are going to have a certain view of me, which might not even be true. Some people think, oh, I don't want to bother him. I just piss him off if I messaged him. But like I said earlier, I wouldn't get pissed off at all. I love when people message me. So that's how that goes. I lived in Florida for 2 years, didn't make any friends, and eventually had to move back home to New York. That happens. I'm sorry I didn't make any friends. It's tough to make friends, you know, especially after certain periods of your life, like taking notes from Josh Salvi. So especially after like high school, you know, all your friends go to college. You say you're gonna hang out. It's tough to actually do that. And in reality, when it doesn't work out, that you don't hang out with your friends after high school, after college, it's not even necessarily because you guys didn't want to hang out. It's just life goes that direction. You guys get busy, you meet new people, and it becomes just tough to do that. Mortal Blade says, I swear, Josh, I feel like you purposefully ignore me. Please react to Alone by Outsides. I didn't ignore you, actually. I actually saw your comments. I saw multiple ones where you were like saying Alone by Outsiders times 23 times 24. So I'm assuming that's the number of times you've requested it, which is impressive. You got up to double digits. That's a lot of requests. I gotta add that. I've been trying to catch up with other reactions to stuff that just came out. But I definitely will look into that. I'm gonna be honest though, if I watch, like if I listen to like the first 5 seconds of it and it's not something that I'm interested in, I might just not react to it. You know, it's nothing personal. I just don't want to give a crappy reaction where I'm just there kind of like, yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. Like I don't want to piss anyone off like that. I want to get hyped about something and like have a more energetic opinion. Okay, Sam, you're getting out of control. This is hilarious though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. It's gone. Now I'm relying on your comments to like direct my next train of thought. So I'm gonna start reading again. The ship is sailing. Is it the ship for Sam and I? Is that a thing? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something different. The ship has sailed. Well, which ship? Like I need to know which ship is sailing right now. I want to become a pirate on that ship. Wow, I am currently going through what you said. I want to chill with friends, but it's hard. It's really tough, but don't write it off, because I had, like, my best friend in high school was Brian Holtner. And you guys know, like, a lot of you guys know because I've had him in reactions, Brian. Best friend in high school. We really wanted to hang out after high school. I went to Penn State, he stayed in Maryland, so it became really tough. And we both got so busy, years could go by where we didn't really talk more than like once or twice over text. And I started thinking, like, are we still friends and stuff? Like, is this something we even want to, like, because I still want to be friends with him. And I realized after talking to him once, he felt the same way. Like, he still wanted to be friends with me, but he's thinking, like, you know, it's tough for us to even talk that much anymore. Like, we haven't seen each other in years. But we decided, you know what? We just got to make a time, because we both want to do it. We just got to make a time where we can just meet up and hang out. It's not going to be convenient, so you're going to have to push things out of the way. You never have time to do those things and, like, you know, drive a couple hours to hang out with one of your long lost friends. You're not going to have time for that. You have to make time for that. So we did, and, you know, it was awesome, and we reconnected to the point where it was like there was no time where we weren't. It's like we were in high school again, like best friends. You know, so that was really cool to see that happening. And I realized that everyone's different in terms of how self-starter-ish they are, you know, how driven they are. Some people, we all know these people, they're like the planners, you know, they're the one planning things and like calling people and following up. And then there's some people, they're just more the followers. They lay back, you know, they'll get invited to stuff and then they might go to stuff, but they're not going to be the one to create events, right? So there's all different types of people. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that I've realized with some of my friends that it's not that they don't want to hang out. It's not that they don't want to spend time or talk. It's that they're not of the personality to really, you know, be that person to initiate first. So I found that if I initiate first, we have a great relationship now. And that's just what's required. Just sometimes you have to be the initiator. So for some of you guys, I say all that to say this, for some of you guys in situations, you might realize that you just have to be the initiator with some of your friends, especially after you leave that area, like for high school or college or whatever. You might just have to be that initiator. Maybe not always, maybe just for that beginning rough patch, I'm in a new place, but we still want to hang out. And it's okay. It doesn't mean the relationship isn't worthwhile. It doesn't mean it's not of high quality. It doesn't mean it's not worth it. It just means that you might just have to be the initiator with following up, because they might just be a really big introvert or something. It could be really whatever. But yeah. So I'm reading these comments. They're going all over the place. I'm pretty sure three different couples in these comment sections just got shipped at this point. I'm pretty sure people just decided that I'm no longer liking Wien and that I'm obsessed with Jenny from Blackpink. And they've also decided that who was married to Salvi? Like, apparently Salvi was married to someone in the comments before this. And someone were people saying that they thought I was married or something. I'm not married. Okay, I'm not married. I'm not dating anyone actually right now. I'm 50 shades of single. So that's what's happening there. Josh, I love your glasses. Thank you. Appreciate that. Josh, you betrayed Wien. Wait, why did I betray Wien? I'm so confused. Samantha says, hey, when we going to New York, Josh? Oh, it's Samantha Gaffin. What's up? We got to do that. We got to go to New York. I was actually just talking to my friend, and we both want to go to New York. So you got to get your friends. We'll get our friends, and we're just going to meet up in New York and have a good time. You know, so that's got to happen. That's got to happen. Definitely, for sure. Message you on Facebook. We'll figure it out. 50 Shades of Single. That's funny. But yeah. I'm totally gonna send you another drawing in the mail. Thank you so much for the drawing that you sent me. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Josh Hiss is a sandwich. Josh Hiss. Wien, Jenny. Are they trying to... It's tough watching like a ship name and then trying to deconstruct the shipping name to like two different people. It can be tough. LOL, New York is boring. In what aspect? What's more interesting then? I guess it depends on what you want. Josh, recommend me something to react to tonight. Okay, I've got some recommendations, but You probably have already seen him, man. I mean, you're really into K-pop, so you might have already seen it. You've already seen Hayes and Dean. I know that for a fact because you're a big Dean fanboy, so I know you've seen his collabs too. You've probably seen a lot of the bigger hits by Epic High. You know, like you've probably seen that. Have you seen MFBTY? Any of that? MFBTY is another. I'm a big fan of MFBTY. Let's see. I'm trying to think. You know what? I'd have to look at a list I made of some of my favorite songs that I've reacted to this year, and I'll just pick one or two and shoot it over to you. I gotta make a note about that. Up. We're taking this off. Up. There we go. I got a notepad here I was using to prop up my monitor because it was crooked because I don't know why. Stop asking questions, everyone. It's my personal life. You don't need to know why my monitor's crooked. I don't know why it's crooked. It's driving me insane. All right. Sell the requests. All right. I got you, bro. I have to write down stuff. I learned that back freshman year of high school. To stay organized, I got to make lists. I have lists on lists for days. I keep a moleskin journal in my back pocket that's like miniature size. I have lists on my phone. I have 3 different list apps. Not even counting Google Calendar, which gives you updates. All the new ones I am waiting on Dio to react to with. Okay, cool. So yeah, I can probably request to you some of the newer reactions because you haven't seen them yet. Perfect. Good. Josh, do you ship Sama? And do you stand GYM? I don't know GYM, okay? And I have no idea what Sama is. You gotta explain these ship names. Dab, Josh, dab. Can we do the awkward dab or the fire truck dab or one of the subtle dabs that was in that recent music video I just reacted to? You gotta do the dab, and then you gotta like look up at them and then go back down. It's the most awkward thing. You have to. You don't make the rules. And then they'll never ask you to dab again. They're like, oh, I don't like you as much as I thought I did. And then they'll never ask you. And then, you know, both people win. So you trolled them, which is funny for you. And then they never ask you again, which is great for you. I guess it's just a one-sided double whammy of benefits on your part. BTS spam dab. BTS spam dab. That's a new one. Okay, let's see here. Your voice volume is lowest. Is that like saying my voice is deep, or you guys can't hear me very well? So do I need to like raise the volume somehow? I just want to know what that means by the voice volume is the lowest. Let's see here. So in terms of wow. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, it's actually hitting me now that I'm getting exhausted and tired, and I was supposed to start this stream 2 hours ago, so I'm sorry. 2 hours and 42 minutes. But I'm starting to feel the weight of no sleep right now, and I lost my train of thought again. Do your narrator voice. I refuse. Whoa, we're getting spammed by someone. Whoa. All right, that happened. Mike is good, Josh. Thanks, Mel. Appreciate it. Mods, get at him. Thanks, Sam. Let's see here. I'm glad that the mic is good. That can worry me sometimes. You know, that something goes wrong, and then I can't see that because I'm not watching the stream. You know, I would have to have like a separate laptop up, you know, to watch, see how the stream is actually going in terms of quality with audio and visual and whatnot. And it'll tell me if it completely drops, but sometimes the quality gets super, super, super bad, and I just don't know unless you guys tell me. So I appreciate your feedback. Are you going to watch Blackpink tonight at Inkigayo? Are they going live? Is that a thing? I didn't know about that. I'd like to. Would you react to more Sohyang? Oh, absolutely. I love that chick. She's up there in like my favorite biases. Absolutely. 100% I would react to more of her. I haven't gotten a whole lot of requests for her recently, but I'd love to react to more of her. She is phenomenal. She's absolutely phenomenal. Josh, would you get a pet guinea pig? I'd probably get a hamster before I get a guinea pig, actually. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. What I'd love to get is I'd love to get a dog. I'd love to get a puppy. I'd love to get a corgi, you know, like a little Jack Jack. I'd love to get a corgi, but like I said earlier, I know that because I work 9 to 5, I'm not going to be able to be there as much as the puppy will need to be, you know, have an owner there for him. Melanie plus Josh equals Melanosh. That sounds like Malona ice cream bars, but like it got dropped in like a slushy puddle and now it's Melosh. Malona-osh, or I forget what the ship name even was, but it sounded like that. I had a hamster back in the day. His name was Snowy. I think he died. I can't remember why. I must have blocked that out of my memory. Well, we could try digging up like terrible memories in our brains that we've blocked out and just like have a crying session together. Or not. We could just skip over that idea. I'm gonna have some bad ideas tonight because of how tired I am, so just tune those out. I won't take personally to any of that. Let's see. Can you draw me fan art? I mean, I would like to, but I'm a terrible drawer. And people ask me to sing, I can't carry a tune in a bucket with the lid on. So I get requests for things, I could give it to you, but you wouldn't like what you end up getting. Careful who you ask stuff for. Who are your favorite YouTubers? That's a tough question. Because honestly, I don't really watch YouTube that often. Really? You're a YouTuber? How do you not watch other YouTubers? Well, I do sometimes. Well, my extent on YouTube since it first came out was just watching funny videos my friends sent me. And more recently, it's more like, what is it? I'll teach you, Josh. Thank you, Salvi. I'm holding you to that. You gotta teach me. I'm a terrible singer. Yeah, I would use it for like how-tos, researching stuff, but that's really it. And funny videos. Those were the things I used YouTube for. But yeah, I mean, I really like Smosh videos back in the day. I watched a lot of Smosh. Let's see, what else? I really liked watching, what do you call it? Key and Peele. I love Key and Peele. I'll watch a lot of their videos. Bryn's leaving. Bye, Bryn. But I don't. Oh, what's your favorite color? Probably blue. Probably blue. A certain shade, though. It depends on my mood. I would say in terms of YouTubing, now I'll watch people because I'm a K-pop reactor. I start getting interested. And I'm like, I wonder what they're like as a K-pop reactor, and I'll start liking other people's like a good example, and I know I mentioned him earlier, is Mr. J K-pop. He's got a really interesting perspective, you know, as a producer. So, and it's the same thing with Salvi. You know, interesting perspective. They're very talented people. So the way that they react to something, their personal expertise start coming through, and that's something that I don't have. I don't have any music production experience, so I don't have that structure to give those types of, you know, structured feedback. I can talk about other things, you know, the other types of structure I have. So all of our feedback comes from our experiences and our knowledge and our tastes, and it's all as unique as the person that we are. So lately I've been getting into more reactors and watching their stuff, but not much. I just don't have a whole lot of time. I can't even watch really my own stuff. Like I don't really do. I'll film and then I'll edit it. And then by the time I'm done editing it, I'm already tired of watching myself, so I don't watch it. But I'm sure that's common. I'm sure most people don't. I should get JRE in here. You should. We should light up this group chat with some JRE. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, let's see here. Have you finished watching Mr. Robot yet? Yep, I completely caught up. I watched all of, well, not the most recent episode. I was going to watch that tonight after the stream, which is a terrible idea, by the way. I got to get up early for church, which means by the time I go to bed after I eat, it's going to be like midnight. I'm not going to get much sleep. And if I watch Mr. Robot, it's going to push it to 1 a.m. But, you know, YOLO. I can't believe I said that. I promised myself years ago I would never say that, but I just did. I'm sorry, Josh. It's okay, Josh. We forgive each other. You know, it's important to forgive yourself and come to, you know, a centered you. That doesn't make any sense. Sometimes I'll just rant when I'm tired and just let the brain just do its thing. I apologize. You're just gonna have to put up with loopy, sleep-deprived Josh tonight. That's what you got. Do you watch Game of Thrones? I do. I've seen it all the way up until that insane finale. Like, what? How did that happen? I mean, I get how, but just like, I'm still trying to process this. But yeah, I forgive you, Josh. Thank you. I appreciate that. What time is it all for you guys? I'd love to know what time. Well, where are you guys in the world, and what time is it? Those are two things I really want to know. So here, I'm on the East Coast in Jersey, next to New York City, and it's 10:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where are you, and what time is it there? I'd love to know. That always blows my mind, seeing all the different countries represent And then the time zones blow my mind more. I'm thinking, like, it's 5 a.m. and you guys are watching this. That's dedication. Let's see here. 10:49 p.m. there. Okay, so that's the same thing for EGL React. Are you ignoring me? Please love me. Okay, well that was not an answer question that I asked, but I'm not ignoring you, and much love your way, so that's cool. Florida, it's the same time. Texas, it's an hour before at 9:49. Texas, Los Angeles, it's 7:49. California is 7:49. Yep, they're 3 hours behind the Eastern Standard Time. Indiana is 10:50, so it's the same time because we're both in the same area. Delaware, same thing. It's 11:51 in South Korea, which makes sense at 13-hour time difference we got there. Wow, 4:50 a.m. in the Netherlands. That's awesome. New Zealand, it's 2:50 p.m. Okay, England, it's 3:49 in the morning. Indonesia, it's 9:50 a.m. right now, so that perfect little swap there. That's pretty cool. That's really awesome. Sorry, I know I'm getting quiet. Silver Sun says, notice me, Josh. That's interesting. I always thought about that, like that whole notice me senpai type of thing. Like, what's behind that? Is it wanting to get the interaction, like wanting to get that personalized interaction? Like, what's the theory, the philosophy behind notice me senpai? Like, I guess it's because you want to get noticed. You know, let's say you like Daesung from Big Bang, and you go to his concerts and you comment on all of his videos and you got his posters on your wall. It would make your day. It would just make your month and make your life for him to like notice you. It's almost like now he notices me supporting him, which is the whole idea. So he knows that he's being supported and he's loved. And is that what you guys think? Like, what are your guys' opinion on that whole thing, on wanting to get noticed by your bias? I'm curious. It's probably to support, ultimately, to have that connection, and then also to support. That's my guess. That's why I would want to get noticed by Daesung, because I love him so much. But that's probably my guess. Probably no one else will give an opinion on that, but that's okay. And then Naomi says it. Naomi says, notice me, senpai. Silver has been noticed. Yeah, sorry I went on a huge rant about that. Just so they know you exist. Yeah. It almost validates your own existence, right? It's interesting. What's the hardest thing about being a YouTuber? That's a really good question, Daily Dose. Whoa. Hardest thing about being a YouTuber? Probably keeping up with the expectations you set, inadvertently and very much on purpose. Like, I started this channel about a year ago. It'll be on the 17th of this month. It will be a year ago that I started making reaction videos on this channel. And I decided, as a personal commitment to myself, that I was gonna do one video a day at least. And I said, I will do that for 1 year. This is before subscribers, before views, before I knew what would end up happening. I said, I'm gonna do one video a day no matter what. I can always do more, but I won't do less. And I stuck to it, except for Christmas Day. I decided not to. That'd be awesome. Salvi just messaged me. If you want Kenny and I join for a bit on Z-Chat, man. That'd be fun. Yeah, do it up, 100%. What was I saying? Yeah, I decided to dedicate to one video a day, and that's been really, really, really tough, because especially when finals come around, when you have other things in life that just pop up, when you're just super busy or super tired or super exhausted, doesn't matter. You got to do that. So it's a lot to do that, especially with the job now, because before, back in college, the only way that I could survive in school and in YouTube and keep up with a video a day and still pass my classes was to do bulk filming and bulk editing. And by that I mean Akbar would come by, or Rob would come by, all three. We would all get together and we would just film 30, 40, 50, sometimes 60 videos all at once, and then the whole weekend I would edit every one of them and upload all of them and then schedule release them, so I could just not do YouTube for 1 or 2 months and just focus on school. That was bad because it was good because it allowed me to be able to focus on school during that period of time, and I could just spend an entire weekend and just do that. It was bad because I couldn't be responsive to new music videos coming out and people got upset, but I was still able to get okay, Josh, you just completely lost your train of thought there. Let me restart here. I was still able, what was I even gonna say? This is bad. I'm having like a senior moment, but at 10:55 p.m. and I'm 24. I think it's because like I'll have a train of thought, then I'll try not to miss the comments, so while I'm talking I'll read and it'll just kind of like throw me off. That was the hardest part about being a YouTuber, just keeping up with your own standards or anyone else. Like when something new comes out, you gotta just do it. But the whole point of talking about the bulk filming and bulk editing was to say that now I've decided to do all new content. So every day is a new filming session. And again, I can take about 3 or 4 hours a day. Sorry, I'm just not explaining my thoughts well. I probably didn't answer that question well. I had an idea of where I wanted to go with that conversation. It's gone. It's gone. There's no way to bring that back. I'm sorry. Send me the video link. The video link. To this chat? Like, could you, what do you call it? That'd be awesome if we could, like, if, for instance, Sam and I could do a video chat right now. That'd be pretty cool. How would you do that? How do you get more than one person in a chat? That's tough. Josh hasn't been streaming for over an hour yet. He can go on for another 30 minutes or so. Okay, so Melanie is basically telling everyone that I don't need sleep and that she's basically a slave driver at this point, saying he can work harder. I've seen him do it, so he can do it. Josh, do you like Attack on Titan? Yeah, I love Attack on Titan. You notice the poster. I binge watched the whole thing recently, and then I was like, okay, so when's the next thing coming out? And they're like, yo, it's gonna come out in like years. And I realized that there were people who watched it years ago and have to wait like 5-6 years for the next thing. So I feel bad for them, but still, I hate waiting for stuff to come out. Josh doesn't need sleep, says Tyson. Well, that is interesting. I'm in bed though, Josh. Oh, okay, good to know, Sam. Thank you for that piece of info. Can't have me on your phone. Can you guys be involved in the snap real quick? I want to get you all in the snap. So I know that there's a 10-second delay, and you want to have like comments being like, "Yo, what up, Snapchat?" Whatever. So I'll give you time. You know, you want to get your makeup ready. I have to go fix my hair, so I'll give you guys 10 seconds. And when I get back, we're gonna do some Snapchat. It's gonna happen. I didn't actually need time to fix my hair. I just used that for the metaphoric joke. But we're gonna Snapchat now. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what up, Snapchat? We're live streaming with 93 people and we're an hour in. So I don't know what to say for the rest of the snap. I have no plan. No plan for that. Wow, I am so tired. Josh, you need to go to bed. All right, we're gonna get you comments. Boom. All right, they're going nuts right now. They're commenting. What? That's a lot of comments. I'm not gonna lie. There was a random just F word right there. I'm gonna keep it. That was kind of funny. Oh, JRE wants to join too. Yeah, we should definitely do that. So how do you join with multiple people? I'm gonna call Salvi. I feel like that's the only way to figure this out because he probably knows how to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and voice call him. I've never voice called someone on Kakao Chat, so this is new for both of us. Hey, how's it going, bro? So that's what you gotta do sometimes. So question, how do you do multiple people in the same stream? Like if we want to get a stream going with Kenny, JRE. So I'm currently streaming through a third third-party app, OBS, onto YouTube. So my guess is that I'm going to have to start a Google Hangout and then add you guys to that, which we can do. No, I do want to. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's do it up. All right, sounds good. I'm going to do that now. All right, let's do this up. Peace. All right, so I'm going to end this this live stream, but we're going to pick it right back up on a Google Hangout. So that's what's going to happen, because I thought it'd be fun to just do a stream with like multiple people. That sounds like fun. Plus, then I don't have to rely on just myself to like carry on the whole conversation with how incredibly tired I am. So we're just gonna have to do this right now. So we're gonna have a live stream hopefully with Salvi. We're gonna have it with Kenny and JRE. So we'll see you guys there. Peace.